Hello, hello, everyone, and happy Friday! I know some of you may be watching this on a different day, though our YouTube lives are every Friday, right at noon. So we can accompany you. Is it acompañar? ¿Cómo se dice eso en inglés? Accompany, acompañarlos during lunch. There you go. we'll be buddies through lunch. My name is Julie Galarraga, and I'm a realtor with Elite Realty. And today is one of important topic, like every other Friday. Though I'm very passionate about creating financial wealth and passive income. So today's topic is how can you make money while you sleep? 3 easy ways. And yes, you can definitely make money while you sleep. And that's actually one of the things I'm very passionate about, educating people so they too can create that passive income. So one way to do that is by purchasing a duplex. You live in one bath, and on the other side you have 3 or 4 bedrooms with 2 full baths. Of course, you got to pick which side best fits you, whether it's the smaller side or the bigger side. But let's go, you and your family live in the 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and you lease the smaller one, the 2-bedroom, 2-bath. A 2-bedroom, 2-bath duplex could go for around $1,500 a month to $1,800 a month, depending on location and the way it's presented to the tenants. Because that's another thing. If your duplex looks nice, people will be willing to pay more than your regular apartment. Why? Because you have your own privacy and you can usually park more vehicles than an apartment. And some duplexes have garages, some don't. Some have a big piece of land. So depending on the duplex you're looking at. Personally, at my portfolio of properties, I do own a duplex. One side is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The other one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. In the area that it's located, I could lease it between $1,800 to $2,100, the 2 bedrooms, 2-bath. So the reason why I'm sharing that is because whether the property is in Austin, Round Rock, Pflugerville, Elgin, you got to figure out, okay, what's the amount I can lease one of the units for? So if your mortgage is, let's say, $3,000, and you have one side paying you $1,500, guess what? On your side, you're paying $1,500 because together is $3,000. Now, the beautiful thing is that you always want to put money towards principal so you can pay it off quicker. Or put money aside so you can start building the reserves and buy another property. Now, the reason why specifically duplexes, or that's one of the number ones out of the 3s that I lean towards, is because to get pre-approved is more simpler than what you may think. Why? Because the bank loves it when you live in one side and you rent the other side. So they're able to qualify you and they feel more secure if one of the side is already leased or if you have already someone aligned to lease it to. Another second way that I love making money while I sleep is leasing a room in your house. Yes, it sounds crazy. Yes, it sounds not like your normal thing that you would do. But it's something I've learned that can help generate and build wealth. You don't have to do it all the time. And you can pick the person who you choose that you want to live in your house. And not only that, if you have a bedroom that's like really far away from the house, like let's say a studio or something in the front of the house, and then the other bedrooms are towards the back, I mean, that's definitely a perfect place to start generating money. You can rent a room for about $700 to $1,000, depending on location and how many people are going to live in the room. Now, again, you don't want to get anybody in that room. You want to probably do a background check, or if it's a friend or someone you know, then you're generating, it's like a win-win for everybody. They're helping you, you're helping them. And at the end of the day, you're making money. There's nothing wrong with making money while you sleep. That's number 2. And number 3, one that's very popular amongst a lot of my clients. I actually have a few clients that all they do is buy houses and turn their garages into studios. And what I mean by studios, like little efficiency studios, where they'll have like a bedroom, a bath, and a really small kitchen, like a kitchenette, to where someone has a space separate from the house. They don't have to go in through your main door or anything. They usually have an entrance on the side of the house. Sometimes they'll do like a little side backyard for those people, for the tenant that lives in the garage. And most of the time, if you do it right, no one knows that you have an efficiency unit on your garage. Now, an efficiency unit on your garage could lease for about $1,000 to $1,200, and also depending on the finishes. If it looks nice and people feel like, hey, it's worth the $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, people will pay it. And location too, like if it's in a sought out location, Round Rock, Pflugerville, Austin, it doesn't really matter because people are always going to look for a place to live. But a studio efficiency is a way to generate a little bit higher of a stream income. And when you get ready to sell your house, you can either sell it with it or you can undo it. You don't need to, like if you did build an efficiency or like a little studio, you just have to disclose it to the coming in buyers. But a lot of people would love that rather than a garage, because the garage is not making you money when it's just a plain garage. But it does make you money if you have it leased, if you have it all made up to an efficiency apartment. So that is something else to consider, of making money while you sleep. Now, there's many ways of like buying a house and then leasing the house. All of those things are ways to create financial wealth. Though if you have to start with one property, a duplex is definitely a really good way to get that foot on the door to becoming financially wealthy. My name is Julie Galarraga, and on behalf of the entire Elite Realty Dream Team, we're very grateful and thankful you are watching this video. Share it, please share it, because you never know who can benefit from this message or information. If you need guidance or assistance through the whole process, we're here to guide you. And guess what? You can buy a duplex with no money down. Have any questions? Want more information? We also have our own duplex for sale in the area of Elgin at an amazing price of $375. Want more information? Let me know. One side is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and the other one is a 2-2. We'll see you until next Friday. Adios.